Hi.
I got your message. It's a good job Janet didn't realise you called. She wouldn't be happy if she thought we were still in touch.
I couldn't see how else to contact you. It's not as if you phone me anymore.
What do you want to see me about?
I'm going for a pregnancy test this afternoon.
I don't understand. You've already done one and it was negative.
Yeah, but that was weeks ago. They're unreliable at that stage.
Oh, I see.
I was, hoping that you'd come with me to the surgery. Well, I'd rather not go on my own.
Sorry, I've got a lot on today.
Katrina?
Have I been missed?
You have no idea how much.
Does that mean that Mavis didn't go down too well?
Put it this way, Mavis preferred us to call her Mrs. Ryder. Honestly, I felt like I was back at school. She watched us like a hawk and rationed our coffee breaks.
Morning.
I half expected her to put us in detention for being late.
Talking about Mavis by any chance?
Who else?
Faith's just been filling me in.
Then you'll already know how pleased we are to have you back.
Oh, I'm pleased to be back. You know, for a minute there, I thought I was going to lose my job.
Well, from now on, I think we should ban you from taking any holiday or sick leave because it's clear we can't cope without you.
I'll run it by Kate at the next staff meeting.
Oh, talking of staff meetings, or rather meeting staff, it's Mark's welcome party tonight. Kate's left some instructions.
I wish these things weren't arranged that early on in the week.
What things?
Drinks for the new doctor tonight. I'm making a banner. I'm going to blow up some balloons.
Kate wants you to do all that.
Oh, no, I just thought it'd be nice for him.
No went to all this trouble when I joined.
Aww.
I'm sure Mark will be very touched by the effort.
Top marks to Katrina.
Miss Bullen, if you don't mind.
It'll only take 10 minutes. Surely you can spare that.
I've got back-to-back meetings all afternoon.
Then postpone one of them. You're self-employed. You can do what you like.
It's not quite that simple.
You used to cancel whole afternoons for me before.
Look, if I've got time, I'll meet you there, but I can't promise you anything.
Don't you think this is just a bit more important than work? It's something that's going to affect the rest of our lives.
You're talking like it's a certainty. You might not even be pregnant.
Then how come I've got all the symptoms?
I don't know. We only slept together once since we broke up.
Once is all it takes.
You'd have to be pretty unlucky.
Oh, just because your wife had problems conceiving doesn't mean all women do. Anyway, who said anything about it being unlucky? I want this baby, even if you don't.
I've got to go. Hello. Oh, hi, James. Yes, I should be no more than 10 minutes. Yeah, bring all the deeds with you. Yeah. See you soon.
Right, well, I'll not be late back because we've got to be at the leather bar tonight for 6:30.
Okay.
Now, I've sterilised and made up the bottles, so all you have to do is heat up the milk.
Fine.
You do know how to use a bottle warmer, don't you?
Yeah, of course.
Well, you'll need feeding in about an hour. And don't forget to wind him. Oh, and check his nappy before putting him back down to sleep. Mac?
Yeah, all right, no problem. Go and enjoy yourself.
Look, are you sure you're going to be able to cope?
I thought the whole point of me looking after Kieran was so you could have a break. Worrying about us will defeat the object, won't it?
True.
You've been dying to get to the shops, now's your big chance.
Yeah, well, look, I've got my mobile on in case you need me.
Kate, I brought out 3 kids. How difficult can it be? Go, go, go!
Do you know, Chloe wants another pair of shoes. I told her we've only just bought you the red ones.
That's girls for you.
David's just as bad.
Oh, kids are expensive.
You all right, love? You look a bit tired.
Oh, it's been a tough morning. The Evans accounts are all in a mess.
Don't forget it's parents' evening tomorrow night.
All right.
I'm going to ask David's teacher about which secondary school she'd recommend for him.
We're going to have to discuss this later.
When exactly?
I'll be home about 6. Bye.
I'll leave this repeat prescription here, OK?
Oh, fine. Here's your second post. Don't worry, it won't bite.
Afternoon, ladies.
Hi, what are you doing here?
Well, Max got Kieran, so I'm a lady of leisure while it lasts. How's today been? Hectic?
Oh, I don't mind, though. I'm just grateful to be back.
I hear it hasn't been the same without you.
Oh, no, look at that. They've got him spell his name wrong.
No, they haven't.
Oh, what? You mean you spell Mark with a C?
Why, what's wrong? You don't have to put it up.
Oh, I know, but I've spent ages making it.
Well, why don't you just put a C over the K?
Oh, I suppose I'll have to. Hiya.
Been shopping?
Yeah. Some clothes for Kieran and some for me.
Oh, well, let's see.
I need to know who Anna Dawson's doctor is.
Are you a relative?
It doesn't matter who I am.
Is there a problem?
I'd say there was a pretty big problem. It looks like she might be pregnant by my husband.
Well, I'm afraid all staff are strictly forbidden to disclose any information about patients.
I don't care. I'm not moving
Why
until...
don't we go through to my room? We'll have more privacy in there.
I'm sorry about out there. It's just such a shock.
You think your husband's made someone pregnant?
Yes, I found this appointment card on my kitchen floor. It must have fallen out of his jacket.
Do you know the woman?
She and John belonged to the same amateur dramatics group. They had an affair. But he swore 6 months ago it was all over.
Have you asked him about it?
I haven't had the chance. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, the evidence is all here. He's lied to me again. Only this time it's worse. This time the tart could be pregnant.
Do you think what she said was true?
Well, probably. She was pretty upset. Perhaps one of us should go up there and check on them.
I'm sure Faith will handle it. Look, I've got a thank you letter. It's nice to have some gratitude for a change.
Oh, maybe we could frame it and put it on the counter. You never know, it might stop some people complaining.
The sheer professionalism she displayed throughout my husband's illness makes Dr. Thompson a credit to Riverside Surgery. Well done. Could do with more of these at the moment.
Please, I need to know whether she's definitely coming in today.
Like the receptionist said, we can't breach patient confidentiality.
It says her appointment's in 15 minutes.
I can't confirm or deny that. I'm sorry.
I should have realised something was wrong when I saw John at lunchtime. I tried talking to him about the kids, but he wasn't listening.
How old are your children?
They're both so young. Chloe's 8, David's 10. They'll be devastated if he left.
Do you think that's a possibility?
He might, if she's going to give him the one thing I never could.
I'm not with you.
A baby.
But I
They'll
thought...
adopt it. The chances are he'll feel differently about one of his own.
I think the best thing you can do is to go home and talk to your husband.
Don't worry, I will.
Come in.
You got a minute?
Yeah. Congratulations on your letter. You deserve a bit of recognition.
I think we all do.
I don't know about that.
How have you been feeling over the weekend?
Okay.
Is that the truth?
No. The truth is I've been feeling awful.
You've got to try not to worry.
Well, that's impossible. Everything I've worked hard for is falling apart. What time are you getting to the leather bar?
As soon as possible. I've got 30 balloons to blow up.
30? Right.
How are you getting home?
I've got my car.
OK, well, you take care. OK.
Bye. I honestly thought Riverside would be a fresh start.
It still can be.
Well, I don't see how. Not knowing that my career's in ruins and my relationship's gone down the pan.
Neither of those things are true.
Aren't they?
I'm sure you'll be able to work things out with Pete.
You know, the ironic thing is I need him more than ever right now. Especially if this does go to the GMC.
Bradley's mother made those threats in the heat of the moment. Chances are she'll have cooled off in a few days.
It still doesn't change the fact that I was negligent.
You were under a lot of stress.
Would you be so understanding if it was your child that nearly died?
But the child didn't die.
No thanks to me. My behaviour was inexcusable. I probably deserve everything that's coming to me.
Oh. All this talk of deserving punishment is madness. Every doctor makes mistakes.
Yeah, like misdiagnosing a verruca for a corn.
Some make serious ones.
I bet you've never let your personal life jeopardise your job.
Oh, you couldn't be more wrong.
Really?
Earlier this year, when I was having my marital problems, my mind just wasn't on the job. It could very easily have been me in your position.
Well, I can't imagine that.
It's true. The only difference is you were unlucky.
I was stupid.
Jude, you're an excellent doctor. Remember that.
Hello, Anna.
What are you doing here?
I thought we needed a little chat.
Thank you. Bye. You bored?
Next patient's late.
So what's the story then?
Hey?
On the love triangle?
Oh, that.
You know, I can be trusted, you know. I have learnt my lesson when it comes to confidentiality.
Oh, no.
You're just a pathetic little tart who can't get a man of her own.
It's not my fault if you can't keep John interested.
If he's so interested, you wouldn't have to try and trap him by getting pregnant.
Why don't you face it? Your marriage is a joke. It has been for years.
You little bitch!
You are going to stop this right now.
I haven't finished.
Yes, you have.
Can I help?
Could you take this lady upstairs, please? I know you're upset, but having a slanging match in the street is not the answer. Why don't you go home, eh?
Okay.
Do you mean it this time?
Yes.
Damn. Get on. That's it. Hold tight. I know. Yep. Okay, so where does Mummy keep the new ones? So we'll find them. It's okay. Ha ha ha. Hold tight. Shush. Here we go.
I honestly had no idea she was going to turn up here.
It doesn't matter, she's gone now.
I suppose John must have told her I was having a test.
I just want to double check. Your last pregnancy test was 5 weeks ago.
That's right.
And your last period was 10 weeks ago?
Yeah.
OK. Do you think you can provide a sample?
Well, I'd rather wait to see if John gets here. He said he might come.
I'm afraid we haven't got the time. I'm really running late as it is.
Right.
Here we go. That's it, atta boy. Yes. Cool, cool. Cheers.
It should only take another few seconds.
I wouldn't say this pregnancy was an accident as such. I mean, at my age, the clock's ticking, you know. I'm quite excited, really. In fact, I've already bought a couple of bits and pieces. Nothing much, just a little baby grow and a matching hat.
I think it's ready.
Well?
I'm afraid it's negative.
It's wrong.
I doubt it.
But I read somewhere that 25% of those tests are useless.
Actually, they're pretty reliable, especially in your case, because the hormone they're designed to detect reaches its peak 8 weeks after conception.
I'm definitely pregnant. I know I am.
Hello? How did you get on?
Oh, no problem, it's fine.
What happened here?
Minor mishap.
You forgot to put the water in it, didn't you?
No real harm done, though.
Hello, sweetheart. What's he wearing?
Oh, well, I couldn't find the disposable, so I had to improvise.
That's my shower cap. That's one of my best towels.
Yeah, well, I had to use what I could lay my hands on.
There was a new pack in here.
Sorry. Still, toweling won't do him any harm. All my kids wore them.
Yeah, in the 60s.
There's nothing wrong with being old-fashioned.
You'll be wearing flares next.
How can you explain why I've got every single symptom then?
It could be due to a number of reasons. Stress, diet, menopause, hormone imbalance. In some cases, the mind can trick the body into thinking it's pregnant.
Well, that's unlikely.
It's rare, but it does happen. If a woman's depressed or desperate to have a child, it's possible for her body to mimic the symptoms of pregnancy.
Well, that doesn't apply to me.
And perhaps I should arrange an appointment for you to see a doctor, so that he can investigate the disruption to your periods.
I already know why they're disrupted. Because I'm pregnant.
Anybody home? Hello? House is quiet.
The kids are staying with friends for the night.
Ooh, right. What's that?
Anna's appointment card. I found it on the kitchen floor after lunch.
So?
God, blimey.
Be nice, she's gone to a lot of trouble.
What do you think?
How much does this lot cost?
Ignore him, it looks lovely.
Is there any significance in the sea being a different colour?
And my marker pen ran out.
Oh, you'd hardly notice.
Hi.
Hiya.
Right, I'll just go and get the nibbles.
How did your day as a house husband go?
Very successfully, thank you.
I'll fill you in later. Where are the others?
They're on their way.
I wasn't sure whether you were going to make it.
Neither was I.
Why don't I get you a drink?
OK, I'll have a gin tea, please.
I'll make it a large one.
But you must know!
I don't know. I haven't spoken to her since this morning, and that's the truth.
You don't know the meaning of the word.
She's not pregnant. If she was, she would have told me.
So you don't even have the decency to find out for sure?
I don't want to speak to her. I don't want anything to do with her.
Pity you didn't feel like that before now. Then you might not be in this mess.
Please, Jan, it's not as bad as it looks.
Is that some kind of sick joke?
It was just a one-off.
Here we go, more lies.
I'm being honest. It was after the last night of the play.
You told me she wasn't involved in the production.
She wasn't. She came to watch.
How supportive of her.
She got me drunk afterwards.
Got you drunk?
Yes.
Don't tell me you weren't able to defend yourself.
I wouldn't have done it otherwise.
You know, I've never really rated your acting. But after all the lies you've told, I'm starting to change my mind.
It was a stupid mistake, and that's all.
How could you do this?
I'm so sorry.
What will you do if she has your child?
I don't want to think about that. All I know is that I love you.
Get out of my sight.
You think it sounds like a case of phantom pregnancy, then?
I've never come across a case like that myself, but from what you said, all the signs are there.
That's what I thought.
Maybe she should try an ultrasound.
I wanted her to make an appointment with you, but she refused.
He didn't.
He did.
You've got to give him credit for imagination.
True. But it's glad Kieran didn't run out of anything else. I mean, what would Mac have used instead of talcum powder? Flour?
Probably.
Fancy a top-up?
Yeah, thanks. Same again, please.
And a whiskey, please. Have you heard from Bradley's parents?
No, not yet. I'm expecting a letter from the solicitors any day now.
If they prosecute, you know that Riverside will back you 100%.
Yeah. Helen mentioned it.
Yeah, good. Well, there's nothing worse than feeling on your own in a situation like that. I had a similar experience myself.
The difference is that you were innocent. I'm not.
Cheers.
Cheers.
See, our new doctor's arrived.
Oh, I'll go and say hello. Hi.
Hi, I was just saying to Mac, I'm very flattered by the effort you've gone to.
It's the least we could have done.
I hope you're not taking the credit, Mac.
You haven't met my wife, have you? This is Kate. She's the practice manager. Hello.
Hello. I'm on maternity leave at the moment, but soon to return.
You have been warned.
Mac's sense of humour.
Shall we do the rest of the introductions? Why not? Excuse us.
He seems nice.
Looks like Katrina and Faith think so too.
Two visits in one day, I'm flattered.
Well, what happened?
I didn't think you were interested since you didn't bother to show up.
I'm not in the mood for all this. Just tell me.
It was negative.
Oh, that's great.
It's wrong, though.
What?
Those tests I've had, they're wrong.
No, you just want them to be wrong.
No, I'm pregnant. I know I am.
You are not pregnant. You are unbalanced. What were you playing at, planting that appointment card on me for?
I didn't. I put it in your pocket so you'd know what time I was going to the surgery.
Do you realise the trouble you've caused?
I'm sorry.
From now on, that's it. I want a clean break from you. I'm not doing any more plays with the group. Nothing.
But we're really good together. How could you throw all that away?
All we had was just a stupid little fling. That's all.
I know I've introduced you all individually, but what I didn't tell you is that Dr. Elliot was a major in the Royal Army Medical Corps. And I will put money on the drama at the front line having nothing in comparison to what he's going to experience here at Riverside. And I'm sure that I'm speaking for Ben and myself when I say that it's great to have another bloke around. We were being seriously outnumbered.
Yeah.
Anyway, look, raise your glasses and welcome Mark to Riverside. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. I'd like to say a few words, if I may.
Yeah.
I'd just like to say thank you all for coming tonight. I'm really grateful. The Army taught me a lot about working together as a team, and I'm certainly looking forward to working with this one. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers. I gave you 6 years. Doesn't that mean anything?
These things come to an end.
What am I supposed to do now?
That's not my problem. My priorities are with my wife and kids.
Don't you care about me at all?
You showed your true colours by trying to trap me.
That's rubbish.
Is it?
Why stay with your wife? You don't even love her.
You don't know what you're talking about.
If you did, you wouldn't have slept with me that night.
The only reason I slept with you is because I was drunk. I wouldn't have done it otherwise.
John, wait! What about the baby?
There is no baby! And the sooner you accept that,
the bed.
So what do you think of Action Man?
Sorry?
Major Mark?
Oh, yeah, he seems all right.
How are you feeling?
I think I'm going to head off.
Okay.
Do you think it's rude if I don't say goodbye?
No, I'm sure no one will mind.
Okay, I'll see you.
See you.
No, it's my turn. You stay here.
Oh.
So did you enjoy your time in the army?
Pretty much, yeah.
I thought only misfits and thugs joined up.
People who've had no contact with the army often make rash assumptions about it.
And people who've been in the army for too long probably can't see it for what it is. A waste of government money.
I don't know where you could have picked up this half-baked opinion, but I found the army gave me a career and a real sense of identity. But I wouldn't expect someone like you to understand that.
Okay.
Thanks.
Please, Jan! Open the door!
They're talking sport.
I think he's gorgeous.
Who, Ben?
No, Mark.
Oh, you're joking.
No.
The first thing you did was pick a fight with him.
It shows he's hot-blooded.
Oh, well, he's certainly not going to take any stick from you. It's clear he's not going to be a pushover.
Exactly. I love a challenge.